successes and struggles?
Well, definitely had, a lot of struggles, just trying to build with such a young new team. Had quite a few rough patches there along the way. But, over the last 20 games or so, we started to figure it out and grow. And, a lot of successes came from that. Steph Curry being in the MVP conversation. Myself being in the Defensive Player of the Year conversation. Jordan Poole solidifying himself in this league. Played 38 minutes tonight. And, in an extremely important game. Juan Toscano-Anderson signing a contract to, get more money this year, but to also be here next year as we continue to try to build this thing back. Andrew Wiggins, solidified himself on both sides of the ball. When the games has mattered most, he's shown up. And that, I think that was always one of the knocks on him. Everybody would say, he averaged 20 points, but what does it mean in the end? He's shown up when it's mattered most. And I can continue to go down the list. But the reality is we came up a little short. And so there's no moral victories here. We're still champions, and that's always the goal. So I'm not going to sit here and act like this year was some huge success because we didn't win it. And, that's always the goal. I think there were a lot of things that came out of this year that, we can definitely appreciate and continue to try to build up on. But, the reality is one team at the end of the year will have had a successful year, by any means necessary. And that's whoever, goes home as champion. So a lot of successes came out of this year, but ultimately we didn't win it. And we got, go back to the drawing board and try to figure this thing out.
How did this season add another layer to the bond that you and Steph have?
It definitely adds a lot, to grow with the new guys is one thing, it's incredible. It's great. To grow with Steph through all the troubles of growing with the young guys was special. I'm not going to sit here and lie. There were fucking nights we're sitting there scratching our head looking at each other like, what the hell is going on and how are we supposed to figure this out? We just continued to fight and claw. I think what I saw from Steph and the way he grew, not only as a player, but as a leader this year, was incredible. At times where, it felt like this team wanted to quit, when it felt like there was no hope. That guy just kept going at it and kept going at it and kept going at it. His work that he was putting in didn't waver at all. His confidence that he took the floor with didn't waver at all, no matter what the situation was. And as someone who's played with him for 9 years now, that was the most impressive thing I've ever seen from him. I know the year was incredible. The shots were incredible. The scoring, all the things that he did was incredible. But what I took away from this year is how he grew as a leader. He stood out in front of us and gave us all someone to follow. And that was the coaching staff, that was everyone. He gave all of us someone to follow. And it was incredible to follow him. And because of that, we're right here. We had a chance. We had 2 cracks at it. We failed, but we gave ourselves a chance. And at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for. And a lot of that is due to the way he led this group. It was really special to be a part of this group and follow him. It was great. And I enjoyed that. And in that, our bond definitely grew way stronger. And, we got a lot more hell to cause, a lot. So,
Ja Morant and the Memphis Grizzlies headed to the 180.